Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we're going to talk a little bit of Major League Baseball today. We only have a couple of picks. This is relatively new. It's actually very new. We've put out a couple videos in the past. We've actually had some good success with it, thanks to stuff like the DFS Optimizer from Daily Grind and Outlier. We're able to we just there's a learning curve ahead of us here as far as like understanding baseball. We know how baseball is played. We enjoy watching it, but it's just not on the same level as the NFL and the NBA for us personally. So we just want to let you guys know with these plays, they're mostly data driven to a degree. So we only have two plays for you today. We're going to start ramping things up now that basketball is wrapping up. We're going to start working on WNBA. We're going to implement some CS2. It's like some esports plays and some Major League Baseball plays. And we got our fantasy football dynasty content coming soon. So we're going to talk about a couple of plays today. Before we break into these plays, though, if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, use the promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to match your first deposit up to $100. If you haven't signed up for Underdog yet, use promo code BACKDOOR, and they're going to give you a deposit match up to $250 and an instant pick'em special just for signing up, which is a discounted play that you can implement right into your lineup to help you cash your first slip. And there's a link in the description for both of those. All right, let's get into these plays. This is what I'm taking. This is fully data play. So if you're uncomfortable with these, just fade them. But I'm following the data here with DG and Outlier. I'm going to be taking Justin Verlander for under 34.5 fantasy score on Prize Picks and under 33.5 on Underdog. So a little bit scarier on Underdog than on Prize Picks, but again, I'm going with the data here because that's all I can do here. So what are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, I'm going to be taking Corey Seager over his hits, runs, and RBIs at 1.5. I'm going against the grain here on the data. It's juiced heavily under, but I like the over, and I'll explain why in a little bit here.
Cool. All right. Well, before we get started, if you haven't signed up for Daily Grind yet, the DFS Optimizer is what we've been using to find these plays, especially in situations like this where we're a little less familiar with the fantasy sport side of this particular sport with baseball. The Optimizer is awesome. It shows you all you really need to know. It does the work for you, shows you your odds to hit indicator, shows you the daily grind odds, and then it shows you all the other platforms, what you're getting it at, so you can kind of take a look. And the reason that I think that they love this under here on Prize Picks for Justin is it's at 34.5, and everyone else has it at 31, 30.9. Underdog's still giving it to us at 33, so they like the under for both of these. If we hop over here to Outlier, and by the way, if you guys want to check out this optimizer here, just go to dgfantasy.com and use code BACKDOOR, and you'll get 25% off of your subscription for as long as you set that first subscription for. So if you go 3 months, 6 months, full year, you'll get 25% off of that whole subscription. So use code BACKDOOR, take advantage of that discount. It's huge savings, and this optimizer pays for itself. That's very evident to everyone who's given it a try. One cash and your subscription's covered. So take advantage of that. Help yourself win more often. The optimizer is the way to go. And any of their tools, the AI slip generator is awesome too. And now they've got that one click, so you can just auto populate what the AI slip generator is giving you for Prize Picks. You just press one button, it auto populates. You can quickly just put those volume plays together. So, all right, let's hop over here to Outlier real quick. Take a look. Now, this scared me when I first took a look, and I'll show you why. If we're taking the under on his fantasy score, he's crushed this 3 out of his last 5 games. So if you don't want to take this, I'm showing you. I'm not giving you leaving you any excuse to get upset later. I'm telling you the truth. Like, this scared me. I'm like, I don't want to take this under. And then I look down here and I see Outlier. Outlier's favoring it to go under 2. And then one thing I like about Outliers, these little insights, it says down here, Justin Verlander has failed to exceed 34.5 fantasy score, which is what we're getting it on Prize Picks. He's failed to exceed that in 6 of his last 7 home games. And then I was like, oh, okay, so let's take a look here. And then you can turn this on, show only home games. Yeah, it doesn't look as scary. So if we're taking the under here, he's gone under this 4 out of his last 5. If we zoom out a little bit, he's only gone over this line 3 out of his last 10 games. So that's a little less scary. That's why tools like Outlier are helpful. That's why tools like the Optimizer are helpful, because I wouldn't have even, this play wouldn't have been on my radar. So I'm following the data here. I'm going to be taking the under on both platforms. We can see on Daily Grind, they have this at a 56.57% odds to hit the over. We never really get this juiced of plays when it comes to NBA and NFL. They have it at a minus 130, but they're seeing here, the optimizer is recognizing like, wow, 34.5 on Prize Picks. Everyone else has this like, 3-4 points lower on their platform. So they don't expect it to go this high. So we're going to take the under here and go with your gut if you're not comfortable with it. But if we hop over here to the optimizer on Underdog, they still love it. 54.92% odds to hit the under at a minus 121. And the other, seeing these other platforms at 31.2, 30.7. They think 33.5 is just too high. So these are the types of plays where if you're playing in volume, you got to kind of get comfortable, like the same way, like for someone like me with like CS2 or NHL plays, soccer plays, like anything I'm kind of branching out into. This is when you heavily rely on the tools that we have with Daily Grind and with Outlier. And so I was able to build a little narrative as to why they're favoring it to go under here. But go with your gut, because again, those last 5, he's been crushing it. So it's like definitely a little scary. But that's my reasoning behind taking this play for less. All that being said, if you guys do want to check out this app Outlier, there's a link in the description of the video. You can try it free for 7 days. They give you a lot of great information from matchups, injury reports, insights like I read earlier. It's killer. You can try it free for 7 days. Just go through that link, and I'll pass it over to Jordy for his play.
Yeah, so before I get into my plays here, if you guys have never tried Chalkboard, definitely go give them a try. It's a lot of fun over there. You can play MLB, basketball, and I believe NHL over there, and you can bump plays up and down and kind of create your own plays. So like Corey Seager here, I could take him at 1.5 RBIs. If I think he's only going to go for like 1, I could put it at 0.5, or I could bump it up to 2.5 if I think he's going to have a really good game and get like a higher or lower multiplier on that play. So it's a lot of fun. Definitely go check them out if you guys do want to check it out. Use the link in the description below, and it should auto-populate the code. But if it doesn't, use code backdoor at checkout, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. So yeah, let's get into this play here. So I've got Corey Seager. I feel good about this play. I've been playing this one a lot lately. Just trying to get into a rhythm with MLB, because I know we're going to be playing a lot of this coming up after the NBA season's done. And Seager's been on a heater, man. He's gone over this 13 out of his last 20 games. This play is heavily juiced to go under on Daily Grind. I'll show you. Let's see here. So yeah, it's juiced at a minus 136 to go under. So if you think I'm wrong and you want to take that under, go for it. It's heavily juiced, but I don't know. The dude's just been on a total heater. He's gone over this 4 out of his last 5. He's been crushing it. He had 3 RBIs, 1 run, 1 hit in this game, 2 RBIs in this game, 3 hits, 1 RBI in this game. So it's like the dude's been killing it. He's actually done really well in the head-to-head too. He's gone over it 6 out of 9 games. I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't. But the over looks very good to me, and I've been, taking the over a lot on this guy without really doing too much research into why they're taking the under. But it's been pretty juiced under a lot lately, and I've been taking the over, and it's been pretty good. So my brother actually put me on this play, and it's been cashing a lot. So I like the over on this one. So if you don't agree, then you can take the under on this one. I totally understand. So that's that play for me. I have a bonus play for you guys here. It's actually a Counter-Strike 2 play. I'm very familiar with Counter-Strike. I used to play a ton back in the day. So it's a little bit easier for me to dissect what's going on in Counter-Strike. So I've been caching a lot in the Discord. So if you guys want to go get some of that value, definitely go check out the Discord. But yeah, I like this guy FolkU. I know it sounds like I'm slurring at you right now, but I'm not. That's just his name. But the dude has been on fire lately, and he's a really good aimer. So if you want to look at his past games here, he had a slow series against Hype, but the dude has been killing this line. He's one of those guys who can easily go for 20 kills in a game. So 26.5 is a really, really good deal for this play. This is up till 6:30, so you guys should have plenty of time to grab this play if you want it. I like the over at 26 and 27.5. It goes any higher than that, I wouldn't take it. But yeah, I'm going to be taking this play for sure today. It is juiced on Daily Grind as well at a 52% chance at a minus 145. So really good value on him today. So that's the 2 plays. It's just a little bit of an extra play, but that's the 3 we've got for you guys.
All right. Yeah, that's going to cover the plays for today. And we, Jordan just threw in that extra CS2 play. We're gonna, we're looking for ways to just start getting some esports videos out as well. But in this case, there was only one play that he was excited about because the other ones were going to expire too quick. But as we get, a bigger slate of games for esports, we'll put out more content for that as well. But we appreciate you guys. If you do want to check out the Discord, go through the link in the description of the video. That'll take you through Patreon. Patreon is just what we use to handle our subscriptions for the Discord. So we don't drop plays in Patreon or anything like that. It's all done in our Discord. Our Discord is like just a living thing. It's nonstop between members and analysts. Like Moose and Consul are in there all the time. Between all 4 of us and the members, we're constantly working on plays. And it's a really fun environment. We've really gotten to know each other. We have a blast with it. And if you guys want a chance to get into the Discord, if you can get this video up to 200 likes, we will just do a Discord giveaway in the following video as well. So when we do the giveaway, we will be using a comment selector. So keep that in mind. If you like the video and you want to be a part of the raffle when we do it, make sure you have a comment in there as well, because that's what we use. We don't have a digital raffle that selects likes. So it goes off of comments. But we'll do that if we can get it to 200 likes, which should be easy to do. If you're watching the video, you just press the like button. We'll get there. But we appreciate you guys. And yeah, I think that covers everything. We are partnered with Sleeper as well. We're going to be adding more content for Sleeper. If you guys want to check them out, just use code BackdoorFS. Just add the FS for fantasy sports on the end of the code word backdoor. And they're going to give you a deposit match up to $100. Yeah, we're going to be covering, especially as we get into fantasy football, we're going to be doing a lot more with Sleeper. We've just been figuring out ways without them having a desktop version for us to, implement them in Chalkboard, and we're figuring it out. We're going to have some stuff coming relatively soon, but we appreciate you guys. I think that covers everything. Have a great Monday, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Good luck, guys.